might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is December 29th, 2023. We are 2 days away until 2024. We have made it through the year. It's been a great year for some, it's been a tough year for some others, but we are at the end. We are ready to let 2023 go and embrace 2024. If you do not know who I am your host, Tech Coach Ralph, where we're engineered to win. So this is the Coffee and Kata show, the last Coffee and Kata show for the 2023 year. We started this maybe around November, and we've been doing it, been going good. Only missed like one day when I was sick last week. So we try to be as consistent as possible. So first and foremost, I want to give a great morning to my friend Operation Tech Takeover, who is in the chat, who is probably on his way to work. Tech Takeover works like every single day. So, and I love when he's here in the morning hanging out with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump into our news stories for today. We have about one, two, three, four, five news stories, right? So we'll try to get through them real quick. All right. So we are going to put our timer up. And we will throw 5 minutes on the clock. All right, let's get into our news stories. So let's zoom in a bit. Not too much. All right, so the first story says, is working from home fair to all? People are always looking for fairness, right? So let's see. It says, new research into working from home is raising questions about equity in the workplace, according to Harvard Business Review. An analysis of online job postings and survey data has found a large and growing divide when it comes to who can take advantage of that arrangement. Remote work positions are more prevalent for highly paid professionals with more education and job experience in search of full-time opportunities. Suggestions for fixing the problem could include recognizing the work from home divide and acknowledging the them and us mindset. Companies can also shift managers' schedules to on-site for those in the office, shift on-site employees' schedules to a 4-day, 10-hour work week, and increase remote workers' pay more slowly while awarding on-site workers a one-time pay hike. I don't understand why. I don't understand the concept of fairness in this regard. Like, why are you trying to put like some type of equity in between people who have a long, like they have a lot of experience, they are top of their field, and people who are just trying to get into it? Um, I personally think that people who are trying to get into it, they tend to benefit from being on site because they get to be closer to people who can help them and help them grow in their career and stuff like that. That's one of the main reasons that they have like for like more junior people to be more on site, or they can definitely work hybrid if that's okay with the company. But just the idea of some type of equity versus people who have more education and job experience versus people who have less, it doesn't make much sense to me. But it is what it is. Let's move on to our next one. So the I don't know if you guys have heard about the Apple Watch ban, the new Apple Watch ban. So it has been temporarily lifted. So two popular Apple Watch models returned to stores and were set to resume online sales Thursday after the company achieved a temporary victory in its watch on its smartwatch battle. An appeals court on Wednesday temporarily paused an import ban in which Apple was forced to stop selling its Series 9 and Ultra 2 watches in the US after a federal trade agency found it had infringed on two patents for the blood oxygen sensor held by Massimo. Apple Watch sales, driven largely by the Series 9 and Ultra 2, accounted for about 21 billion in revenue in 2022. Apple has filed its appeal on Tuesday, a day after the White House declined to reverse the ban. Apple's Vision Pro mixed reality headset is expected to launch in retail stores in late January or February, analysts and insiders say. So there is a win for Apple, who are allowed to sell their smartwatches again. I believe it was like on Monday or Tuesday morning. That there was no intervention. So now it looks like there has been, where they are allowed to sell their watches. So good for Apple, I suppose. All right, let's move on to the next one. It says Reddit, our good friend Reddit, revs up for likely IPO. All right. So Reddit's rocky road to public company status will likely smooth out in 2024, and CEO Steve Huffman is expressing confidence that the forum style platform is well positioned for its next chapter. He said the company weathered the controversy over its design to charge major data users as generative AI explodes, which sparked protests from unpaid moderators. Still, Reddit would prefer to be on a better footing for an IPO. Its ad business is expected to swell 20% to 800 million in revenue in 2023. The information reports, citing anonymous sources, but that could fall short of an earlier $1 billion forecast. So, looks like Reddit is gearing up for IPO. I wonder how that's going to go. Because Reddit it's a very interesting platform, right? So many people use it, but being it's just interesting when things get into the public where it becomes a shareholder base. Like when we look at you know, it's just going to be interesting, because they do, like, at the end of the day, it's a business and they have forecasts, they have expectations, and so it's going to be interesting to see how the IPO goes if and when it does happen. All right, let's keep going. We have AI could speed up clinical trials. So recruiting patients is a challenge for rigorous clinical trials needed to evaluate treatment, but generative AI can help transform this process with synthetic patients, says Lloyd Miner, dean of Stanford School of Medicine. While researchers will still need to recruit people for treatment being studied, AI will help develop virtual representations of a broad and diverse patient population. By ensuring more inclusive representation and eliminating barriers, Miner says, AI could unlock a world of faster drug approvals, reduced costs, and crucially, therapies that benefit all. So that is interesting because clinical trials and just the production of research and development and all that stuff for medicine is super super expensive. I wonder with the use, like what they're describing here, with the faster drug approval, because like it can take years to get a drug approved, right? And you know how expensive that is as well. So I wonder if that is going to reduce the cost on these new upcoming drug discoveries, or if that is just going to be a way to skyrocket the prices even more. So that's going to be interesting to see. All right. And our last but not least article, it says Zulily to shutter operations. So online retailer Zulily is ceasing operations after much anticipation. The Seattle-based company announced on its website Wednesday that it is choosing to wind down the business by entering into an assignment for the benefits of creditors rather than declare bankruptcy after facing a tumultuous year. Zelily told customers it will attempt to fill all remaining orders within the next 2 weeks, and those that cannot be filled will be refunded. The company, which was founded in 2010, specializes in women's and children's apparel and home decor. Zellily's year had been marked by several rounds of layoffs and the departure of the CEO Terry Boyle in October after the company was purchased in May by private equity firm Regent. Some Zellily employees affected by the layoffs are posting on LinkedIn, while the other members are offering help or advice. So, that always sucks to see happen. I kind of went to the company that I was at before, kind of went through a similar situation at the beginning of 20 or end of 2022, beginning of 2023, something to that extent. And it just sucks to, but at the end of the day, it just depends on the management of the business, the quality of the product that you produce, all of that good stuff. There's so many factors that go into it. But at the end of the day, it sucks to see a company go out of business. It sucks to see employees getting laid off. So wish everyone involved in this the best of the best. All right. So that is our news stories for this morning of December 29th, 2023. We are going to jump into a little bit of get branching. It's what we do on Fridays, trying to get better. Try to get even 0.5% better every day. I think it's more than worth it to put in the work, put in the effort. So let's just jump over to our shared screen again. And let's put up, what time is it? We can put up let's put up 20 minutes on the clock, right? And we shall go from there. All right. So, we're used to this website. We have been stuck on this one part, right? The This part is, well, no, not this one. Is it this one? Not that one. Yeah. We've been stuck on, I think, this one right here. Let's see. So, you have a new image and set a caption. So this is the one that we've been stuck on, right? Here is another situation that happens quite commonly. They say commonly, but I've never been in this situation. You have some. Then again, I don't develop as much. You have some changes, new image, and another set of changes caption that are related. So they are stacked on top of each other in your repository. Uh, the trick, the tricky thing is sometimes you need to make a small modification to an earlier commit. In this case, design wants to change the dimensions of a new image slightly, even though that commit is way back in our history. So we will, to overcome this difficulty, we will, by doing the following, we will reorder the commits so that the one we want to change is on top with get rebase I. So let's do this real quick. So we want to we will reorder the commit so that the one we want is on top. So git rebase dash I. And I'm just taking some notes here. So the commit we want is on top. All right. Then we're going to do git commit amend for the modification. Okay. Just typing it out here. And then we will reorder the commits back to how they were previously. So git rebase dash I to reorder commits to prior state. All right. Finally, we'll move main to this updated part of the tree to finish the level. All right. Move main branch back to top of the tree. All right. So there's many ways to accomplish this. I see you eyeing cherry pick, and we will see more of them later. But for now, let's focus on this technique. Lastly, pay attention to the goal state here. Since we move the commits twice, they both get an apostrophe amended. One more apostrophe is added to the commit we amend, which gives us the final form of the tree. That being said, I can compare levels now based on the structure and relative apostrophe differences, as long as your tree's main branch has the same structure and your tree's main branch has the same structure and relative apostrophe differences. I'll give full credit. All right. So we keep getting stuck on this one. So let's see what we can do today. Let's see. All right. So we want, where are the notes? All right. So we want C2. All right. So if we do get, so we're on caption right now. We do get checkout new image. All right, and now we do git rebase dash I for interactive mode. I expect at least one argument. So see, when you when you go away from this for a week, you always, all right, so let's see, git rebase. Like even to this day, using the git rebase always gets so confused with it. It's not something that you use too often. All right, so git rebase. So no commits to rebase. Everything is merged. To this day, the Deontay Wilder voice. Oh my goodness. check out. Let's play around with this real quick. So get rebase. All right. Let's see what that does. Oops. See what that does. That creates. All right. So that's not what we want. So start over. So we do get checkout one, get rebase C2 dash I. I do not like this one whatsoever. No commits to rebase. Everything is merged. All right. Instructions. We'll reorder the commits. So the one that we want to change is on top of. So let's get rebase. We don't want C3 over here. Oh, hold on. So we have C3 here. And now check out C2. And it's not right. It's not right. One is so annoying. All right. Let's see. We want this new image. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to go back to rebasing because it's too confusing for me, this whole rebase thing. So I'm going to go back and go to the beginning of rebasing. Let's see, rebase introduction, because it's too confusing for me. So the second way of combining work between branches is rebasing. Rebasing is essentially taking a set of commits, copies them, and plops them down somewhere else. While this sounds confusing, very confusing, the advantage of rebasing is that it can be used to make a nice linear sequence of commits. The commit log history of the repository will make it a lot cleaner if only rebasing is allowed. So let's see. So here we have two branches yet again. Note that the bug fix branch is currently selected. Note the asterisk. So the bug fix branch is selected. We would like to move our work from bug fix directly onto the work from main. We would like to move our work from the bug fix onto main. That way it would look like the two features were developed sequentially, when in reality they were developed in parallel. Let's do that with get rebase. All right. So if we do get rebase. So all right. So the branch of bug fix is selected. That's what we're working on. We're going to do get rebase main. So we're going to, so if we do that, it's going to take, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So so if we are on bug fix, we do get rebase main is going to drop bug fix C3 on top of main. Makes more sense. Now we are checked out on the main branch. Let's go ahead and rebase onto bug fix. So we do one. So this get rebase main puts it over here. And now if we do get rebase main, or we do get rebase bug fix, it's going to drop what's on top of main on top of bug fix, from my understanding. Get rebase main. So it's going to take that, put it on top of this. And now if we do get rebase bug fix, it's going to take what's on main and put it onto bug fix as well. Since main was the ancestor of bug fix, Git simply moves the main branch reference forward in history. Okay. Okay. To complete this level, do the following. Check out a new branch named bug fix, commit once, after, and then go back to main and commit again. Check out bug fix again and rebase onto main. So check out the new branch for bug fix, commit once, back to main, commit, and then bug fix. Check out bug fix and rebase. Okay. So we are going to do git check out bug fix. Git commit. Okay, now git check out main. Git commit. And we're going to do git checkout bug fix. And we're going to do git rebase main. All right. Let's do that. Sometimes you have to go backwards to go forward, you know? So moving around in Git. First, we have to talk about head. Head is a symbolic name for the currently checked out commit. It is essentially what commit you're working on top of. Head always points to the most recent commit, which is reflected in the working tree. Most Git commands which make changes to the working tree will start by changing head. Normally, head points to a branch name like bugfix. When you commit, the status of bugfix is altered and the change is visible through head. So let's see this in action. Here we'll reveal head before and after a initial commit. So git checkout C1 is going to check out C1, and then it's going to check out main. It's going to commit git checkout C2. All right. Let's see. It goes so fast. I wish I could slow it down. So then we go git checkout C1, that's head, and then git checkout main, and then git see one more time, and then git checkout C2. So git checkout C1 that becomes head, git checkout main, git checkout commit is committing main, and then git checkout C2 is going to. All right. Detaching head just means attaching it to a commit instead of a branch. So git checkout. So right now, main is checked out, but if you do checkout C1, then it's going to detach the it's going to detach head from main. So now head is C1. To complete this level, detach head from bugfix and attach it to the commit instead. Specify the commit by its hash, the hash where each commit is displayed on the circle that represents the commit. So we go here. So they want us to detach. Um, what's going on, Bruno? Up early in the morning, I see. Um, it says, all right. So, get checkout C4. Cool. You solved the, all right. So we got that one done. All right. So this is the part that trips us up, right? Moving around, so relative references. Moving around in Git by specifying commit hashes can be a bit tedious. In the real world, you won't have a nice commit tree visualization next to your terminal, so you'll have to use git log to see hashes. Furthermore, hashes are usually a lot longer in the real Git world as well. For instance, the hash of the commit that introduced the previous level is this long thing right here. Exactly doesn't roll off your tongue. The upside is that Git is smart about hashes. It only requires you to specify enough characters of the hash until it uniquely identifies the commit. So I can type in fed2, fed2, so the first 4 instead of the long string above, all right? Like I said, specifying commits by their hash isn't the most convenient thing ever, which is why Git has relative references. They are awesome with relative references. You can start somewhere memorable like branch bug fix or head and work from there. Relative references are powerful. We introduced them two simple, the caret and the tilde with the and then you put a number, right? Which we did that. That makes sense. Not a big deal. So so now with what we read and what we practiced, how does that relate to the one that we're struggling on? So if we were to go back to here, right? We want have this here, we have that here.
Lunch break, lunch break.
So if we were to do git checkout C3 and we do git rebase C1 dash I, and we confirm that. Got that. But problem at that is that we should omit C2 over here, which is fine. All right, so it's all right. So we have step one done. All right, so git checkout C3, git rebase C1 dash I. We omit C2 and we confirm that. And now we have that part. Now we want to have git rebase So we are currently on C3, that one, and we want to take C2. So check out C2. So now we want to get this C2 over here. So we would do check out C2 and get rebase C3 I. Let me see. I don't know. Let's see what happens with that. So now, if we, so we're here. So now, if we do our git commit amend, I'm not sure if that's exactly what we wanted, but let's see. So look at the goal. I think so. We have that. And now we want to take that C2. We're currently on this one right here. And we want to do a rebase onto C1. So get rebase C1 dash I. We're going to exclude C3 and stuff like that, right? So we are going to omit this and omit this so that I can create it over here in this like new branch thingy. Let's see if that works. Hide the goal. I don't see it creating it. Oh, nothing to do. Why not? Oh, okay. I see why. I see why. So get rebase C1 dash I. And we want to omit this. We don't want to omit that. Let's see if that. All right. So we have C2 with 3 of them. And now we want to do a get rebase of C3 with the 1. So this one is super confusing. So get rebase. Did you get checkout? Am I doing get checkout? Or let me see what I did. So I did get checkout C2, rebase that onto C3. And then we did rebase C1. Get checkout C3 with 1 those. So we're here, and now we want to get this C3 over to here. And let's see what happens. So now, if we hide this, so far we are almost there. We just need to get main onto here, right? Mm, rebasing. I think that's it. Let me see. This might mess it up, but let's see. Ah, that was so close. That was a close one. But let's see if we do get checkout C3. Because we might like we can still figure it out without having to um hey, how do we get it? So we are on the last part trying to get it over here. Wait a second. Get checkout main. Get rebase C3. Ah, but I'm sure we did it in way many. We should only use 4. Jeez. But at least we were able to figure it out that check out main and then rebase that onto C4. Oh, interesting. Well, we were able to figure it out for the most part. It's a little confusing. But so after we checked out main, so what were all the commands we used? So, well, um, let's say we reset. All right. So now that we've solved it, let's see what is going on. So, let's show the goal. Good. Check out C3. Get rebase C1-I. And we omit this and we confirm that we have that. And then we do get checkout C2. And we say get commit amend. Not Well, it is what it is. We're able to solve it. We're gonna continue with this one because it's still confusing. Even with getting that, like making sure that we get this under here, right? Um, It is what it is. I am done for today. But we made progress. This is a tough one. Like rebasing and moving branches around, it's not something that you do every day. It's not something common, and it's also annoying. But we're gonna do that one again for like the 5th week next time. And we're eventually gonna get it. We're gonna get a better understanding of the rebase and the reset. So with that being said, we are done for today. We are going to be heading out. Check out the bug bite coming out at noon, and then we have at 3 o'clock our Q&A video. It's going to be a really, really good one. So it is going to be great to head into 2024 with. So check it out. We will be back live on Sunday for our very last live stream of 2023. So look out for that. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know every time we go live. Like the video, share the video, all of that good stuff. But until next time, have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And if I do not see you before the new year, I want to wish you a very, very happy new year. Let's make the best out of 2024. All right. 2023 is gone. Here we come 2024. And on that note, have a wonderful, wonderful day.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.